focus on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jamal Murray.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Murray. Back to Jones. Jacks up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up to New York. Hart. There's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. Hart is driving. He's thriving. Putting his head down, going to the rack.
Back to Murray. Denver moving it around. Jokic with a screen on Hart to the right side. Releases. Jokic, no good. And here's New York now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each 1-1.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Now here's Jones, averaging around 6 a game. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Back to Brunson. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Brown. Jones with a screen on Bridges. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a 12-point game. Fires from 14. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Brunson's got 7.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And another miss by Denver.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Hard up top, defended by Watson. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good for Brunson. He's got 9.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here's Jokic outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all 3 levels.
Brunson against Murray. Brunson with the bucket.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Murray passes to Watson. Now Brown. Now Jokic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And he converts the layup. Jokic has got 5 points.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
Now here's Towns. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Watson. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Knicks leading by 3. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. And an Obi for 3. Brown grabs the board. Denver has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Towns against Jones. Back to Jokic. Outside Watson. 3-pointer. Fires the 3. They get it back. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jokic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Hart. He played a great game against the Lakers. Here's Brunson, buried from 15 feet out. Brunson's got 13.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Murray passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So it's Denver now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Murray against Brunson. Outside Brown. 4-3. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Bridges. He's off on that one. Outside Murray. Outside Watson. Brown passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. The 3. He buries it from 3.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Hart.
Here's Bridges, defended by Watson. Brown against Brunson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Ends up going with a whole new group. A different look for Denver. All right, let's use this time to see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and see the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. In third, the Knicks.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Now here's Yabusele. Pass to McBride. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Denver in the lead. Pickett passes to Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
First free throw is good. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And Denver making a change here. Holmes is checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Valanciunas, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Brown. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
McBride on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Denver has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Outside Hardaway. And the layup is good off the glass.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
One of his special specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. BA, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Far from just a perimeter threat now. Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Pickett. Here's McBride. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Brown looking around. Valanciunas with a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Murray. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back after this word. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
They've got Miles McBride. Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Murray. Great D that time from McBride.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Brown. Clarkson for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The deep 3 from Murray. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. McBride passes to Clarkson. Now McBride. Here's Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside. Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Hardaway from outside. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Back to McBride. Over Murray. McBride can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Murray. McBride covers. Hardaway from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
Now here's McBride. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Downs. Clarkson for 3. Buries it from 3. Clarkson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Year to year, Karl-Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Changes here for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And then for Denver, Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Watson in for Tyson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bridges. Brown can't hit. Knicks leading by 4. Outside, Anunoby. Towns down low. He's against Watson. Now here's Brunson. Defended by Murray. And that one's good. Brunson's got 15.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Brown. Outside Hardaway. They get the rebound. Here's Jokic. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Bridges down low, defended by Murray, screened by Robinson, inside, and a big finish by Robinson.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Watson. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And again, it's Denver missing. Brunson against Murray. New York working the ball around now. Three-pointer, Bridges. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And then for Denver, Jones comes in for Hardaway, and it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. And now the Knicks on the break. Murray against Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. New York needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, Bridges. grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. New York on D. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Back to Brunson. Tipped. And stolen by Murray. Here's Jokic. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges finds Hart. It's tipped. Right side Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now Watson launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, where he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Shot's good by Towns.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Making a change here. Brown's checked in. Outside Watson. Pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Outside Jones, just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Brown. He had 9 points in his last time out. Jokic against Towns. Fade away. And it's good for 2. Jokic just got 13.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Towns a screen on Brown. Bridges against Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. Here's Bridges. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
First in three-point field goal percentage, second in field goal percentage, and they're the 3rd highest scoring team in the NBA.
executing at a high level.
And in today's NBA, it's all about the three-point shot, right? And these guys shoot it at such a phenomenal clip. Tops in the league, in fact. Their ability to space the floor is exceptional. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Kick out to Brown for three, and it's New York with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Stolen by Jokic. Outside Brown. Pass to Brown. Back to Watson from outside the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Give him 8.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
Outside Hart. Now here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Brown. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Jokic up top. Knocks it loose. Brown against Brunson. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
That one's off.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it, I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And he's good on the second.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Jokic. Physical play by Joker to get the bucket.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Cranes the triple. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter. There's 31 seconds left in the second period. Left side Watson. Jones from outside. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game coming into this. Having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please. Thinking about the shot. You will be so close. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Gotta get their dry cleaning down and pack up the suits because this is a business trip.
Yeah, they want to show what kind of team they are on the road. It's very different from playing in the comforts of your home.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the New York Knicks.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nuggets trail by 5. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Nikola Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jones in at the 3. Jokic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
Jokic against Towns. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Guys, back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Watson. Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Denver with a 3.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it from the high post. That one is off. Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Watson. For the tie. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the basket by Bridges.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's a screen. Here's Watson. From outside, off the mark. Knicks leading by 5. Hart with a screen on Murray. That one goes in. Brunson's got 25 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
And so quickly we look at the teams with the highest field goal percentage. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Denver in second.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 15. Outside Murray. Back to Watson. Clock at 6. And the layup falls. Watson's got 10 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Brunson looks it over. Towns on a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Here's the three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 15 points in the game.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Murray passes to Jokic. Pass to Brown. This one for three. Gets the three to fall.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Murray against Brunson. Down low. Here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Nuggets trail by 7. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness. Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Hart passes to Bridges, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Murray. He's got 15. Watson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, B.A., making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finals.
Here's Murray after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here we go. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Okay, all right, I see you, Jamal. A little extra on that one. Murray with some flash on the flush.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. New York leading by 7. Outside Brunson. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Murray. Jones against Anunoby. Pass to Jokic. Outside Watson. The 3 is up. That shot missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And they're among the top 5 teams in second chance scoring. I like the attitude of this team. They play hard, willing to do the dirty work down low.
And you mentioned just how well they rebound. This is a team that works hard and knows how to box out. Watson passes to Brown. And foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 15.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Puts it up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Murray. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Brown. Jokic against Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. He's got 17.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now here's Towns. He's got 17. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yep, count it.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Outside Anunoby. Towns outside. The 3 ball. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 3. On the wing, Murray. Watson inside. Anunoby covering. Jokic, no good. New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Denver, they're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference.
You know, for Denver, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Catching up on the changes for New York. McCourty's checked in for Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Shamet. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Valanciunas. Will it go? Shoots over Robinson. Valanciunas can't get it to go. New York leading by 10. Here's Clarkson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Fades away. Good work defensively by Robinson. And the Knicks shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Good on the shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 7. shot that time not on target.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's New York, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Karl-Anthony Towns. Miles McBride is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
Jordan Clarkson at the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Both good from the line that time. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 16. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Now here's Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Murray, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. So it's Denver now. 17-point game. Pass to Valanciunas. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The drive by Brown. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 17. Clarkson passes to Shamet. And here comes the break. Jamal Murray hand delivers it to the rim.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Hardaway. The shot won't fall.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
McBride kicks it out to Clarkson. And another shot. Rebounded by Denver. Outside, Brown. Pass to Murray. It's Najee, high post.
New York foul. Karl-Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Zeke Najee at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Brunson. Over Murray. And the shot no good. A bit short. Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And the 3 off target.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Clarkson attacking. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Tim Hardaway. And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. And a switch here also for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Najee. And the free throw, no good. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
New York leading by 15. Clarkson outside. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Murray passes to Hardaway. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Pass to Towns. Over Jokic. The shot by Towns, no good. Nuggets trail by 15. To the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
From 13, Murray, no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Brown. Outside, Murray. Jokic the screen. Takes the 3. And again, Denver no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Jones, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Brown. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Murray looking around. Shot to stop the run. Good D by Brunson.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. Seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Murray. And he lays it up and in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pass to Towns. And it's New York scoring again.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Knicks lead.
The Nuggets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Brunson against Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic, and down it goes. 2 points. And that's now 21 points for Nikola Jokic.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns outside. Takes a three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Murray. Stolen by Anunoby. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Hart. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson.
Miles McBride.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Outside Jones. Jokic is doubled. Jones, the pass to Watson. Lets a floater go. Jokic, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Clarkson missing. And here's Denver. Murray passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Screen by Watson. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Brown. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Jones from outside. No good there.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Towns finds Bridges. Over Jones. And the Knicks miss again. And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Yabusele. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter here. That shot wide open. Clarkson's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's Jokic, covered by Towns. Here's Brown. Jokic, it's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence, and it sets the table for 2 more games to come against Denver.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Absolutely tremendous offensively, relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And New York has possession following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Jokic.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Murray finds Jokic. On the wing, Brown. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Brown is such a reliable three-point shooter, but he also does a little bit of everything else at a very high level. He's a well-rounded, old-school guard.
McBride with it. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Kat, a quality win. You guys turned it on in the second half. What was the key there?
We played with much more energy in the second through the rest of the game. We did a great job defensively. We did a lot of good things. We pushed the pace, which falls in our favor, so we did a great job.
Well, that energy was contagious. Thanks, Kat.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill.